Next, for the brute, we will go to the gardens and meditate. That doesn't look right for this type of person. You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 1 mind. Seriously, that... wrong person. One day on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass. Sell the ring or wear the ring? Being mighty brutiful, we wear the ring! Upon placing the ring on your finger, orange glowing markings appear on the outside of the band. The markings unravel themselves from the ring and swirl in front of you. They form into what appears to be a fully armored ghost, radiating a powerful orange light. The ghost turns to you and nods before walking away. Was that good? Yeah, the game doesn't even know. Was that good? The ring looks good on you. Oh, sweet. It was good. You gain 1 charm. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. Now, for the brute that's hiding behind the mage in the gardens, he will go to the arena. And not quite a betting guy, but will compete. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day, while wandering the halls, one of the arena's fighters approaches you. Excuse me, sir. I need a sparring partner, he says. Are you down for a fight or two? Being the brute? Referring to a burly guy next to you? No, accept the challenge. Let's do this! He screams. Excited to do it! Yes, let's do it! He takes a swing at your head. Was my guy ready? You get punched square in the face. The next thing you know, you're on the arena's in the arena's infirmary. It appears that punch gave you headache never end us. More like how to pronounce us. Symptoms include having a See, I told you how to pronounce us. Symptoms include having a mild headache forever. You lose 1 mind. It was on us in a heartache. Or so the stories go. The earth shook. The air went still. Being the brute, we shall go to the forest and chop wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day you hear hundreds of footsteps rumbling through the forest in your direction. It's an orc raiding party. What do? Hide, charmed them into not killing you. I do have good hide. Let's charm them. The orcs listen to nothing you say and capture you. So is my guy dead? In your holding cell, you contemplate the weight of your own mortality. You lose 1 mind. The next morning, the orcs are all gone and your cell is unlocked. Dude, cop-out. What happened? It was like a total cop-out. And then the world was a howling fury, chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled in half. Being the big brute, we will go to Tavern? Yeah, the Tavern, and drink. You spend the entire week getting wasted like a big brute would. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day a fortune teller sets up at one of the tavern's tables. She offers to read anyone's fortune for a small sum. Yes, please, of course. being the drunk that I mean, the brute that I am, I offer that wealth, and yeah, go to it. The fortune teller takes your hand and begins showering you with The fortune teller takes your hand and begins showering you with promises of love and wealth. She doesn't really go into any detail, and the whole time, you can't help but feel that this is all an act. Underwhelmed and slightly poorer, you can't help but feel like you're wasting your money. You've wasted your money. That night while walking home, the fortune teller runs up to you and gives you a kiss on the cheek. Woo! There's the love part, she says with a toothless smile. That big brute probably is kinda gonna lose some charm here. Then she hands you a giant sack of gold. Wait, what? There's the wealth, she says. You gained 2 wealth. I did not see that coming, actually. That's pretty... This game has got me to tears. That's pretty nice, actually. That's beautiful. Thank you, game. That was good. Still think I'm a hack? No, not at all. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild? Move on? Be strong? Or have we forgotten? After that hearted thing, my guy reflects on the past of how he cannot pronounce anything correctly, how he was miraculously saved in the woods, and how we've met love with someone in the bar. Him doing what's best, he now decides to go to the slums and fight crime. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals, clearly what he would do as a brute. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One night, a man walks up to you. If he asks if I'm the brute, I'm clearly gonna say, how'd you know? Excuse me, sir. Feeling a little lonely tonight? He asks you. Is this going where I think it's going? For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night. Okay, you guys. This brute is my favorite guy. He's found love, found fortune, and he's now gonna be a prostitute. I can't say no, you guys. That is just hilarious. You hand him over a small sack of coins. You lose 2 wealth. On your way home, on your way to your house, you start about talking philosophy, history, magic, everything really. The 2 of you have an amazing conversation that goes well into the morning. You gain 2 mind and 2 charm. The man apologizes for the lack of sex, but thanks you for the chat. Okay, oh my god. What is with this game? He refunds you back half of what you spent. You gain 1 wealth. Oh my god. Thank god. Wait. So, even though he said lack of sex, so does that mean that they tried it and he sucked? And no, I paid him. But if I gave him money, that means he'd have to do the favor for me, so... But if there was lack of it and we just talked... Nah. Anyways, I wasn't lonely that night. Or that week. I don't know. Apparently it's a weekly thing, but... I don't know. Anyways, moving on. The Yawhg! It's almost here! Almost! Almost! The big brute, being how he is, will, after his time, compete and fight. Compete and fight? Yeah. You spend the last week, fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. During a match, another warrior's weapon is knocked from their grasp. You barely manage to avoid it. With a sickening crouch, it destroys the knee of a nearby bystander. Crunch. He accuses you of catching him, causing him harm by not stopping the flying weapon. He takes you to court, offer settlement, well, defend yourself. You object, holding you responsible for a stray weapon is absurd. The judge agrees and dismisses the case. You are awarded 2 wealth from the plaintiff for frivolous accusations. There we go. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives week by week, unaware.